This is the new DJI NEO. It is the cheapest drone that DJI produces, and a lot of people have been calling it a game changer. But is it really? At 135 grams, the DJI NEO is a tiny and very compact drone that doesn't come with obstacle avoidance. It has a very short flight time,
critically low battery,
which is only 15 minutes, which is half of the Mini 4K. There is no external storage capabilities, no SD card slots here, 22 gigabytes is all you get.
Internal storage is full.
The camera isn't very good and it can't fly very far because of course, it doesn't even come with a remote controller. What? I know, right? How could a drone that lacks all the signature features of a DJI drone be considered a game changer? Hi, my name is Jeremy, and today we're gonna find out if the DJI NEO is a game changer or is it just hype?
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Now, before we start, we'd just like to say we're giving away this DJI NEO, so if you're interested in winning yourself one, please just make sure you like, subscribe, and leave us a comment in the comment section below, and we'll pick out a random winner over the next few weeks. Alright, on with the show. Now, I think the biggest talking point with the DJI NEO is the fact that it doesn't come with a remote controller, and as such, the only way to launch this is via palm takeoff, which means all you have to do is turn on the drone, place it in your palm, let the camera scan your face, press and hold the mode button.
3, 2, 1.
And that's it. Now, once it's in the air, the DJI NEO will use computer vision and Skynet, AI, to track our movements. The DJI NEO will track you from behind like this in follow mode, and it can also track you from the front with direction track. Parallel tracking unfortunately is not available here, but sometimes when you're in direction track and the NEO is unable to keep up with your speed, which it normally does because it's not very powerful, you could end up with a parallel shot like this. But is this really game-changing? Not really, if you ask me. You could already get these kind of shots using a 360 camera like this, but it will involve you using a very long stick. And the Insta360 can be used in places where drones are not allowed, making it a lot more useful than the DJI NEO. However, getting the Insta360 X3 will cost you $450 US.
Direction track. 3, 2, 1.
Now, we have found that the default tracking distance for the DJI NEO is set to close, which is a bit too close for comfort. So, to change how high and how far you want the DJI NEO to track you from, you will have to connect your phone to the DJI NEO via the DJI Fly app. Now, you can also use the app to control the drone, but because the experience is not as tactile as using a proper controller, I really wouldn't recommend it. It's only ever there to help you maneuver the NEO out from difficult situations, like when it flies out of range and it doesn't recognize your face, or when you're unable to make it come home. This has happened a few times, and we'll talk more about that in a bit. Now, the palm launching and landing stuff is really cool, and I wish all the DJI drones could be launched this way. Computer vision does a decent job in recognizing and tracking your movements, but if something gets between you and the DJI NEO, it can still get a bit confused.
Tracking subject lost.
Now, on top of that, you can also launch quick shot features like Droney, Circle, Rocket, and Spotlight, all from the touch of the button here, which is really handy.
Circle.
But remember, the DJI NEO doesn't come with any obstacle avoidance, so the responsibility is onto you to scan your surroundings before using any of these features, because the NEO will just crash into anything in its path. And if it does happen, the good news here is that the DJI NEO weighs only 135 grams, which means it's pretty much harmless if it ever knocks into any person. It's great for flying indoors. You still probably knock into something if you're not careful, but with its props fully covered, you're pretty much safer than getting sliced open by an open prop drone. And if it does crash like this, it's almost instantly recoverable. Take a look at this.
Close. Direction track. 3, 2, 1.
Which means the DJI NEO is a very durable drone. that can keep taking hit after hit. How the hell did we record the audio? Don't hit the car!
Oi!
Now, as a solo creator, I'm always looking for gadgets that can help me shoot my projects on my own. And I'll always prefer something that can be deployed quickly and shoots reliably. And by reliably, I mean no crapping out on me midway through the shoot. And at first glance, the DJI NEO kind of checks all these boxes for me because it's kind of like having your own camera operator. And for a solo creator, this is priceless. However, I don't think the technology is quite there yet. It's definitely no Skynet and not a game changer. Until they've addressed these three things that I don't quite like about the DJI NEO. Number one on the list has got to be the noise. And for a drone that's marketed towards vlogging, it's pretty loud when you first switch it on.
Close. Follow. 3, 2, 1.
And you're probably wondering, how the hell did we record the audio? What the heck was that all about?
Follow. 3, 2, 1.
And you're probably wondering, how the hell did we record the audio over all this noise? Ah well, DJI has thought about it, you see, and they will allow you to use your phone as a mic to capture all the audio via the DJI Fly app. And when you use the mic, the DJI Fly app will automatically use black magic and sorcery to remove all the incessant propeller noise. You will, however, need to hold your phone like a mic, like this. Now this is the actual sound that you'll hear when you're vlogging, and for me, I think that's a bit too loud for me to compose my thoughts. And if you're going to be flying this in a crowded space, well, the NEO is definitely going to be disturbing the peace and attracting a lot of unwanted attention because, you know, it's very noisy. And that brings me to what's wrong with using one of these in the first place? This thing even comes with external storage, which means you don't have to keep transferring files out every time you run out of your meagerly 22 gigabytes of storage. Now, the second thing here is camera quality. The DJI NEO again is no game changer, but it is what you get for a $200 drone. And when you compare it side by side with the DJI Mini 4 Pro, the half-inch sensor on the DJI NEO lacks definition and detail. And when it comes to dynamic range, it is again the Mini 4 Pro coming out as the clear winner, because here you get more details in the shadows and highlights. So if you're looking for camera quality, the DJI NEO definitely won't be the drone to get. And finally, let's talk about reliability. Is the DJI NEO something that you can trust flying over water? Well, take a look at this.
10 meters. Brody.
저 빠지는 거 아니야 물로? 야 어디까지 가 오빠? 저거?
진짜로? 안 돼.
맞아. 오빠 핸드폰으로 뭐 안 돼?
핸드폰이 꺼졌잖아.
야 찍었냐? 찍고 있어. 오빠 안 돼, 위험해. 오빠 안 돼. 오빠 안 돼. 오리벨 타.
아니 저 핸드폰 얼마 없어.
지금 빨리 타. 뭐라고? 저 들어갔어.
Now, our experience of reliability is slightly different. When we were flying the DJI NEO without a controller, the drone suddenly flipped over and fell to the ground. And when we reviewed the footage, we think a strong gust of wind might have hit it, tilting the NEO ever so slightly past a tilt pitch angle, causing the drone to think that it's about to tip over and then suddenly activated a safety protocol, shutting down its propeller, causing it to come tumbling down. Now, of course, this is just our theory. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. So, in conclusion, is the DJI NEO something that will crap out on you in the middle of your professional shoot? Yes, it will. The tracking system and the flying capabilities of the NEO just aren't Skynet level enough yet. And I really can't recommend you flying the DJI NEO over water or in the mountains, especially without a controller, because you're 100% going to lose this. Now, if you want to vlog, just get a proper camera. Get an iPhone, an Android, or a Sony, and a long selfie stick. Any one of them is going to do a superior and quieter job than the NEO. But if you're looking for something that's around the $200 budget, may we suggest the DJI Action 2, which retails for $250. And you probably can get it cheaper during one of those Black Fridays or Prime Day sales. And this would make a much better vlogging camera than the NEO. So who is the DJI NEO really for, and should you buy one? If it's not clear by now, content creators who shoot videos professionally should steer away from this drone. This is not for you. Plus, you probably already have a DJI drone at home. So, get out of here. However, at $200, I think the DJI NEO is a great introduction for anyone that's looking to get into the world of drones. And if you're going to get one, I would recommend you getting one with an RC controller, which will cost you an extra $90, and it will come with extra batteries. And the reason behind this is most people will get bored of the cool tracking features once the novelty wears off, which will be in a couple of days. And then you'll just leave your DJI NEO hanging on your shelf, never to be flown again. Which is why we're giving away the DJI NEO to someone that needs it more than us. So to win this DJI NEO, make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and leave us a comment. And we'll select a winner randomly and announce it in the next couple of weeks. Now, if you're tossing up between buying the DJI NEO and the DJI Mini series, if this is your first time flying and you're not very confident and you don't really care about camera quality, get the DJI NEO with the RC controller. You can keep crashing this thing and you can keep dusting it off and it will still keep flying. The props are fully covered, unlike on the Mini, which makes the DJI NEO a much forgiving drone for beginners. And if you get the DJI NEO with the DJI Care Refresh for an additional $22, you get 2 replacements for $19 each, which is pretty handy to swap over your old DJI NEO for a new one once the old one gets a bit too banged up from all the training. Now, if you're thinking of getting the DJI NEO as a way to start learning how to fly an FPV, I would say there are a lot more cheaper alternatives than the DJI NEO. Because once you bundle the DJI NEO with the Goggles 3 and the RC Controller 3, you do know that you're not really spending entry-level money now. However, if that's within your budget, well, go for it. So, is the DJI NEO a game changer? Probably not. I think everyone, including myself, is just romanticizing over the idea of having an AI-powered camera operator that can fly, film, and live stream all your activities, because we've all seen it in movies. The DJI NEO is kind of like those drones from Hollywood, except this one costs only $200, and it's not that reliable. Now, I think the DJI NEO will make a great gift for anyone that's about to get into shooting aerial content, because anyone at any skill level can fly this. Of course, you should spring out the extra $90 and get the DJI NEO with the remote controller. The novelty of running around with the drone following you will wear off very quickly. And with a remote controller, the DJI NEO becomes the best training drone that DJI currently makes. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the show. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment for a chance to win this DJI NEO, because we really don't want it. So share this video with a friend who you think might need one more than us. See you in the next one. Bye.